Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the government schemes of the June month. Let's start. First question is, Ministry of Heavy Industries notified the guidelines of the scheme to promote manufacturing of electric passenger cars in India. What is the reduced customs duty that has been allowed on the import of completely built-in units of electric four-wheelers with a minimum cost insurance freight value of $35,000 under this scheme for a period of 5 years? So what is the reduced custom duty that has been imposed? It is 15% reduced import duty that has been imposed on it, right? It will be for a period of 5 years. And for in a minimum investment here, the approved applicants must invest at least 4,150 crore rupees, that is $500 million, in establishing the EV manufacturing facilities in India. And the scheme is capped with a maximum number of E4-wheelers to be imported at a reduced duty of 8,000 units per year. Next, Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Maitritva Abhiyan flagship initiative of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of the Government of India marked the 9th anniversary. Which of the following national health initiative is not integrated with this particular scheme? Among the following, the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is not incorporated with this. Next, identify the campaign launched by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs in June to promote inclusive development and saturation of benefits in tribal regions. So, identify the campaign launched by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. It is Dharti Abba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan. The campaign rolled out from 15th of June to 30th of June, spanning over 549 tribal dominated districts. And this campaign is the flagship scheme under the Janjatiya Gaurav Varsha, the campaign that celebrates the cultural heritage of tribal communities while ensuring doorstep delivery of key entitlements. Next, Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions issued an office memorandum on providing old pension scheme benefits to the central government employees that are subscribed under the UPS, that is Unified Pension Scheme, that has been launched recently. What is the minimum monthly pension amount under the old pension scheme for central government employees with at least 10 years of service? It is 10,000 rupees. Next is name the scheme under which the Ministry of Heavy Industries launched an online application portal on 24th of June to encourage global electric vehicle markers. So name the scheme. Which is that scheme? It is scheme to promote manufacturing of electric passenger cars in India. And this scheme aims to strengthen Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative and contribute to India's commitment of achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2070. Next, Government of India has approved the establishment of 417 crore electronic manufacturing cluster under the modified EMC 2.0 scheme in Dash to drive manufacturing and innovation. So what is the location where this electronics manufacturing cluster is being established? It is in UP, right? And this newly approved EMC project will be developed by the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority, and the proposed cluster will span across 200 acres of the area, and it will attract investment of 2500 crore rupees. Next, pick out the correct statement regarding the Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, that is Amrit. If we look at the options, we have to find the correct statement. So here B and C is right, A is wrong. A is saying Amrit Mission launched on 25th of June 2015 by PM Modi under the Ministry of Rural Development. Is it so? Is the ministry right here? So this scheme was launched on 25th of June in 2015 by PM Modi, not by the Ministry of Rural Development but the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Next, name the campaign launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs on 26th of June under Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 to address the monsoon related health risk in urban areas. So what is the scheme? That is Safai Apnao Bimari Bhagnao initiative. This campaign is being implemented in collaboration with various key central ministries and departments, right? And here the focus will be on tackling health risks that are associated with the clogged drains, stagnant water, garbage hotspots, and many more. Next is mark the correct statement regarding the recent visit of PM Modi to Madhya Pradesh in May 2025. If we look at the options, all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, you have to again find the correct statement regarding PM Narendra Modi's visit to Sikkim, West Bengal, Bihar, and UP. If we look at the options, you have to find the correct statement here. Here, all these three options rightly mentioned. During the 50th anniversary of Sikkim's statehood event, PM Modi addressed a 50 rupees commemorative coin and a postage stamp. Then he laid the foundation stone for the city gas distribution project in Alipurdur and Cooch Behar of West Bengal, and PM Modi inaugurated new terminal at Patna's Jai Prakash Narayan International Airport during his visit to Bihar. Then next is during a 3-day visit of President of Prague, that is Santiago Pena Palacicosto, to India in June, Union Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar and Ruben Ramirez, the Foreign Minister of Prague, they have signed an MOU to establish what? So the Foreign Minister of both India and Prague, they signed an MOU to establish a joint commission mechanism, right? This will boost the ties across political, economic, and cultural spheres. Next, again, correct statement regarding the recent visit of President of Asian Development Bank Masato Kanda's visit to India from 28th to 31st of May. If we look at the option here, Masato Kanda announced a funding of $10 billion over the next 5 years for the development of urban infrastructure across India, including metro network expansion and regional rapid transit system. Absolutely right. Second, the Tripura state government will receive $85.4 million loan from ADB to implement major green infrastructure upgrade, focusing on EV, solar energy and modern infrastructure. That's also right. C, Renew Energy Global PLC, that is Renew Company, they hosted ADB President Masato Kanda and its board chairperson Suman Sinha to discuss the ongoing partnership under $5.3 billion framework agreement. That's also right. So all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, again, correct statement regarding the recent visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Jammu and Kashmir on 6th of June. If we look at the options here, option A and C is right, B is wrong. B is saying PM Modi inaugurated India's first cable-stayed rail bridge, Bogibeel Bridge, to serve the nation in the challenging terrain. Is it correct? So during his visit, he inaugurated the Chenab Bridge, right? He inaugurated the Anji Khat Bridge, that is Anji Khat Bridge. That is India's first cable-stayed rail bridge, correct? And this will serve the nation in a challenging terrain. Now option B is also right. Next, name the agreement for which India and Kyrgyzstan has signed and exchanged the instrument of ratification during the 4th India Central Asian Dialogue that was held in Delhi in June 2025. It is Bilateral Investment Treaty. Next, correct statement regarding PM Narendra Modi's visit to Cyprus, Canada and Croatia. If we look at the options here, you have to find the right option. Pick out the correct statement. So here you can see option A is right, that is PM Modi was honored with the Grand Cross of the Order of the Macaronis III, right? This is important, students, so take a note of it. Second, and this is the highest civilian award of Cyprus. Then second is India, Cyprus, Greece. They have launched India, Greece, Cyprus Business and Investment Council to promote the trilateral cooperation between these three countries. This is also right. And third option is also rightly mentioned. Next, President of India Draupadi Murmu visited Uttarakhand from 19 to 21st of June. Pick out the correct statement here. If we look at the options, which is the right option here. So, President inaugurated 200-seat amphitheatre and laid the foundation stone for new staff quarters, tables and barracks at Rashtrapati Niketan. Right. Second, she laid the foundation stone for Rashtrapati Udyan, a 132-acre sustainable public green at Rashtrapati Niketan. That's also right. C, she also released a postal stamp to mark 125 years of Raj Bhavan Nainital under a and unveiled a coffee table book during the event in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. This is also right. So all the three options A, B, C are rightly mentioned. So that's all for the day, students. Now let's move to the revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Identify the incorrect statement regarding the approved proposal by Competition Commission of India on June 24. It is, which of the following is the incorrect here? So C is incorrect here. A is right, B is right, C is wrong. C is saying approved the acquisition of certain issued and paid up equity share capital of Bikaner Wala by Alpha Wave Ventures second LP and Alpha Wave IHC CI LP. Is it correct? So it is not. Remember here, it approved the acquisition of the certain issued and paid up capital share of not Bikaner Wala but Haldiram Snacks. Haldiram Snacks Food Private Limited, right, by Miami, Florida based. Then now these are right. Next, where was the 64th Ostrava Golden Spike meet held in which Indian javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra won the men's javelin throw title? So where was the 64th Ostrava Golden Spike meet held? It was held in Czech Republic. And Neeraj Chopra won the gold medal with 85.29 meters of throw. Next, what was the total value of deposits by Indian nationals in Swiss banks in year 24 as per the latest data released by Swiss National Bank in June 2025? It is 346 million Swiss franc. Franc is the currency of Switzerland. Next, identify the entity that launched India's first investment analytics and risk management platform, Aladdin, that is Asset Liability Debt and Derivative Investment Network in June 25. So identify the entity that launched this India's first investment analytics and risk management platform, Aladdin. It is Jio BlackRock Mutual Fund. Next, make the correct statement regarding the approvals of the Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. If we look at the options here, all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, on which expressway India launched its first advanced traffic management system project in June 2025? It is Dwarka Expressway. Next is the Ministry of Rural Development. They have signed an MOU with Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship that will strengthen the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission in New Delhi in June 2025. Next, where did Indian Farmers Fertilizers Cooperative Limited, that is IFCO, in collaboration with Nanofert, announced to establish their nano fertilizer manufacturing plant? So where it will be set up? It will be in Brazil. Next, according to the June 2025 bulletin report released by RBI, in which our India emerged to be the top destination in the global south for greenfield investment, what is the total that India received in greenfield investment in digital economy sectors between 2020 to 2024? It is $114 billion. And this is the highest among all the countries in the global south, highlighting India's growing role in the global digital economy. Next, identify the company that secured an export order worth 600 crore rupees from Rheinmetall Waffe Munitions GmbH from Germany in order to supply large caliber ammunition over the next 6 years. It is Reliance Defense Limited. They have received the order. Next, in June, Axiom Space, in collaboration with NASA and SpaceX, they have launched their fourth private mission, Axiom 4, to International Space Station. Mention the name of the spacecraft propelled into the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, lifting off the crew. It is Grace, and this is your Dragon capsule, right, by the name Grace. And Subhanshu Shukla was also the Indian who went to the International Space Station in this Axiom 4 mission. Next is Armand Duplantis is associated with which athletes event? With pole vault. Next, make the correct statement regarding the maritime initiatives launched by Union Minister Sarbandana Sonowal. If we look at the options here, all three of them are rightly mentioned. Next, pick out the correct statement regarding the Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, that is Amrit, as of June 2025. So mark the correct statement here, which is the right statement. Option B and C is right, A is wrong. A is saying Amrit Mission launched on 25th of June 2015 by PM Modi under Ministry of Rural Development. Is it correct? No, it was launched under the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Ministry of Housing and Urban affairs. Next, in June, National Highways Authority of India developed India's first dedicated wildlife corridor on Delhi-Mumbai Expressway in Rajasthan, right, to balance the infrastructure development with wildlife conservation. This is also important. Next, identify the wildlife sanctuary that was marked as the first protected forest dedicated exclusively to butterflies in June 25 by Kerala State Wildlife Board. It is Aralam Wildlife Sanctuary that was renamed to Aralam Butterfly Sanctuary, that is India's first protected forest dedicated to butterflies. Next, which country hosted the NATO Summit 25 from 24 to 25th of June for the first time since NATO's formation in 1949? So first time they are hosting it. It is Netherlands. Next, mention the name of the bank with which PhonePe Limited partnered to launch co-branded credit card on the RuPay network. It is HDFC Bank. Next, in June, who was elected as the new president of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank succeeding Jin Likin? So, Zhu Ziai was elected as the new president of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, and for period of 5 years starting from 16th of January 2026. Next, in June 25, a book titled The One Cricket, My Life and More was released, in which the author shared about his professional life as a cricketer, as a champion player, and his personal life. Who is the author of this book? So Shikhar Dhawan is the author of this book, and this book is published by HarperCollins India Private Limited. Next, the World MSME Day is annually observed across the globe on 27th of June to recognize the MSME's role in sustainable development goals. Question asked is, identify the correct statement regarding the MSME Day. So, right option is all three of them are rightly mentioned. Next, name the author who was shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction for her debut novel, Good Girl. So, right option is Arya Eber. Next, mark the correct statement regarding 196th meeting of the ESIC chaired by Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya. If we look at the options here also all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, according to the draft rules notified by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways in June, from which date will it be mandatory for all newly manufactured two-wheelers in India to be equipped with anti-lock braking system, that is ABS. So starting from 1st of January 2026, it will be mandated for all the two-wheelers to be fitted with this anti-lock braking system, in which the motorcycles, when applied brakes, won't be sliding or skidding. Next, which of the following sites in UP state was added to the tentative list of the UNESCO's World Heritage Site in June? So, Salkhan Fossil Park was added to the tentative list of the UNESCO's World Heritage Site, and now India has a total of 63 UNESCO tentative sites. Next, identify the company that received the certificate of authorization, that is a final authorization from RBI to operate as a licensed online payment aggregator under the Payments and Settlements Act of 2007. So it is Instifi, right? They got this final approval. Next, mention the name of the Indian chess grandmaster who won the second UZ Chess Masters title held in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. And who is he? He is R. Pragnanda. Take a note of this, students. Next is identify the correct statement regarding the ICC's approving several important changes to the playing conditions for men's international cricket to enhance game flow, fairness and tactical balance. So identify the correct statement here. If we look at the options, option B and C are right, A is wrong. A is saying that the stop clock rule introduced earlier in the white ball formats to tackle the slow over rates will now be applied in 2020 matches. Is it correct? No, it won't be applied just in the T20 matches, right? In the ODI and T20 matches, it will be applied. Correct?